How's it going, everybody? It's A Shinigami, and I want to wish you a good morning. So, first and foremost, movie of the day, Blue Beetle. We have been given permission by Warner Brothers. It was. I felt so special, right? And so we watched the movie. Yeah, some context before we start. As you can possibly tell, or maybe you not be able to tell, I am Mexican American, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? I was born in Texas, but Mexican heritage. And so I thought it would be very unique. Well, for one, to see how this movie stacks up against something like Blood In, Blood Out. I know, maybe it's a bit extra, but to really hammer home family and the importance in it in the Mexican heritage. They say Latin, but it's clearly they're showing Mexicans, or I guess you could say Puerto Ricans and other shit like that too. But also, for added context, I unfortunately could not come into this as a clean review of unbiasedness, right? I already had, unfortunately, with some of the podcasts I listened to, they did talk about it on Friday. So maybe that part of it, got me to be extra negative on this film. But the way that they treat us Mexicans as just a very, very surface level stereotypes, right? The way they treat Jaime, making him act like like he's been whitenized or whatever you want to call it, because he went to university. The way he acts, the way he dresses in the first portion. I don't know. Why can't people just normal? Look at me. I'm a Mexican. Am I wearing fucking Mexican attire? Am I wearing a sombrero? Am I wearing cholo style outfits and shit like that? It's no, I don't. I dress pretty fucking normal, right? Not everything is fucking stereotyped. So I'm already getting into it. Just it's stupid. The other stuff that happens, one of the first things they eat at a restaurant, tacos. And then the sister, okay, he had his first bite. Alright, tell him the bad news. And it's just bitch, let him fucking eat. My god, and even then, can you at least show some better examples of Mexican dishes? It's not all just tacos, right? We got menudo, caldo de res, you got fucking gorditas, you got lengua, other stuff like that you can fucking make. But hey, we're just gonna talk about the surface level stuff everybody knows. Tacos, burritos. It's fucking stupid, right? Fucking annoyed by that shit. Then in that same topic, they are as well discussing what is going on with their business. Apparently, they lost a shop, and then they're also losing the house. They don't blame him for going off to college. They're like, no, you needed to do that, blah blah. But then also in a sort of way, it's almost like they're saying it's your fault that you weren't here to help us. It's just stupid. So Jaime gets some work at a fucking mansion, right? Some expensive mansion or whatever, and that's where you meet Hillary Clinton's character. I'm calling it that because it looks like fucking Hillary Clinton. If anybody says otherwise, you're just brain dead, right? And throughout this film, the way she acts is just extremely racist. I don't know, white people, they just have to be racist. It's not like Mexicans are not racist to ourselves. It just can't happen, right? You just can't be racist to your own kind. Fucking stupid as shit. Next, you have I already forgot her name, but Jaime's girlfriend to be, right? She's working with Hillary Clinton. She did something that almost got her choked out or some shit, and Jaime had come across because he was in there cleaning and shit, and it's hey, stop, don't do that. Just getting involved, and then the sister comes in to try to make it look blah blah. like they was an accident, but they get fired from that job and blah blah blah. And before they leave, the chick talks to Jaime's girlfriend to be. She goes and talks to him. She gives him a box, and we know what it's gonna be, but to them it's like a burger. Okay, I guess I'll just not look at this until we get home. Bitch, I would have opened that shit immediately. What is this? Shit, okay. Let me get in my car. The fuck is this? Right? I'm not gonna be waiting. I'm not. Stupid as shit. But, you know, a movie's got a movie. Some of the contrivances. Then you have them all kind of see what his powers do, sort of in a way. At the house, they all freak out. They also have this thing that it is a thing in Mexican families, but if you're trying to have people understand this film, it's going to be disconjointed as fuck. You have the elderly speaking Spanish. They don't speak any English. You have the father and mother. They do speak English and Spanish. And then you also have the kids, which speak the least amount of Spanish. And mostly English, obviously. Understandable. I get that. But some people are going to get fucking confused and be annoyed having to do this. You know, because they're having to fucking read the subtitles as well. It's like, I get it. You could have just had them speak English. Or something else. Even as someone who does speak it, I was just a little bit annoyed by the way that it's stereotyped that these people just speak Spanish. I mean, dude, my grandpa is like damn near up in almost 50. Whatever. He's almost 60. The motherfucker was born in Mexico, born and raised, came to the U.S., served our fucking military as a drill instructor. This dude knows better English than most fucking Mexicans I've ever known, right? He talks so goddamn well. It's not stereotyped that, you know, all Mexican elderly speak fucking Spanish. Again, personal opinion, I will understand that. And then we get on to, you know, they find out that the scarab is with Jaime, obviously, blah blah, because it activated, it connected with him, and then he gets attacked. In this as well, the fucking dad dies of a fucking cardiac arrest or whatever, heart attack. We already knew he had heart problems because beforehand he had, they mentioned that in that scene where they're eating tacos and shit. And then on top of that, they go on. So yeah, the middle kind of gets me a little like, what the fuck happened? But from there, Jaime gets captured. And it's up to the family and Jaime's girlfriend-to-be to basically rescue him up. Luckily, Jaime's girlfriend-to-be had access to like a bunch of this tech, Blue Beetle tech, a bunch of shit like that. So she was, I know they mentioned, I don't remember the name right now, but she has connections to the prior Blue Beetle, right? That's where this other tech comes from. You see his Blue Beetle outfit, you know, on a mannequin and some of the other gadgets and gizmos. The sister gets like a power glove that acts like Green Lantern fucking shit in a way. And then I know I'm kind of like breezing through the fucking middle, but it kind of was like a slog in the middle. Then we get to the climax, which is Jaime's captured. They're transferring the Blue Beetle bullshit, as if in reality you could totally do this, right? They're acting as if some alien technology could be so easily fucking manipulated by us that all we gotta do is copy and paste, download the fucking zip file, right? Boom, put it onto someone else. I'm like, that's not how the fuck technology works, right? Anybody else from any other fucking constellation could have technology far surpassing us, that if we tried to tap into it, it'd be like it'd be trying to get an analog clock to play a movie for me in 4K. It's not gonna fucking work, okay? The technology is severely out fucking dated or not even the same. And yet you're gonna compare them to just being able to download the Blue Beetle fucking schematics, right? Like, no, that's fucking stupid. Then, on top of that, you want to have the suspense of the family is going to be the one to save him, right? Oh, yay. And I hate the cliche. I fucking hate it. So they're all going to save him. It's now only pretty much just the women because the father died. And then George Lopez's character doesn't really do much. I'm not going to lie. Like, he's just fucking mostly talking shit and distracting somewhat, but his character doesn't do much, right? He's supposed to be the tinker and all this other shit. I don't even remember what the fuck he really does in this whole fucking fight other than distract him once and be somewhat of a motivation for Jaime to get angry. He gets so pissed and then he fucking, does the shit. Whatever. But this too, man. The fact that Jaime needs so much motivation to get out or even connect with this fucking entity. Oh my god. I don't know. We've seen it done better. Shoot, I prefer Tom Hardy's Venom. Symbiotic connection to this shit. Because they're fucking funny together. Goddamn. But, then the other thing that just gets logged down. So, okay, whatever. The evil villain, Hillary Clinton's henchman, gets downloaded with the Blue Beetle schematics and turns into, like, a fucking, again, like, another, like, cyborg character with robotics and all this shit taking over him, so now he's just like a big robot dude. Then there is a point where he is finally freed because the download got complete and he's connected with the Blue Beetle and she frees him. And there's a part I fucking hate it. It's stupid as shit. Cliche motherfuckers. There is a person that Hillary Clinton has been calling Sanchez. Sanchez, do this. Sanchez, do that. Don't do that, Sanchez. And then, in that dude's last moments, he frees Jaime, and he tells the bitch, "My name is not Sanchez, bitch. It's Francisco Morales, like de la Cruz and all this other bullshit." Just like, you couldn't have picked the most generic, fucking elongated Mexican name if you tried, and you did. And it is garbage. And then he gets stabbed and he dies. And it's just like, what the fuck was the point of this? Oh, cliche. Some Mexicans have stupid long names, huh? Get your shit out of here with that. It's fucking retarded. Then they get into the final fight. Well, just before that, I should mention, most of the family has been separated. The mom, I believe she's back on the fucking ship. She really didn't do shit the last fight. The sister and the girlfriend to be were split up, so the sister is on her own, and then the girlfriend had gotten I guess she got captured, right? And then because after the whole debacle with Jaime getting loose, the robot dude with Hillary Clinton found Jaime's girlfriend, and then from there Jaime actually finds his sister and Rudy, George Lopez's character, after like a little fight scene that breaks off there. Then they go find out. This again a little bit gets fucking muddied. Now, I'm not sure at what point Jaime leaves again, but he leaves, or if it was before that. But another cliche thing is the grandma is holding this big fucking Gatling gun, just like, alright bitch, let's fucking go. And my grandma, being 60 something, I can assess probably this lady is around that same age range as well, would not be holding a fucking Gatling gun, let alone something as big as it fucking was, right? That Gatling gun was longer than this fucking sword, right? I don't even think I have anything long enough to really show it. And you're telling me that this fucking fragile old woman, she was in the revolution, so she has experience. Bitch, that doesn't fucking equate muscle mass at all. Okay? There's no fucking way. So I get annoyed with that shit. It's a movie. Just let it be. No, bitch. Have some fucking, base of reality. Oh my god, some old grannies, yeah, I get it, anime, they get buff people all of a sudden. At least they're showing them with fucking muscle. Shit, this old lady ain't got crap. I get annoyed with some of the dumbest shit. Not to mention, throughout the whole movie, There's so much pendejo, cabrón, or not actually, I don't think they say cabrón. I think that's a little too far. But they say they say that a lot, pendejo and stuff like that. Some of the most generic shit. It's just like, oh my god, whatever, right? Finally, end it off with this. We finally get after the fight between Jaime and the robot dude. It comes to a standstill. And because of Jaime's rage, because he was so pissed, I might show a clip from the fucking Young Justice where you literally see Robin gaslight this motherfucker, and Blue Beetle's like, I'm gonna just kill this bitch because he hurt my fifis. That's damn near what almost happened in this film. Even the fucking Blue Beetle robot is telling him, hey, you're taking it too far, stop. He's disengaged. And the fucking robot could, she stops him, and it's just like, dude, you have no character growth. You could not stop yourself from killing him. It's like with Tom Holland, Spider-Man at the end of No Way Home. He almost damn near killed Green Goblin. He only got saved because of Toby, right? But in a way, you also see that this character, no, he's not hero material at that point, right? He would have been a villain. Would have gone down a dark path. And in fucking Jaime's version, he's not exonerated from that. All right, he would, if he was. You can tell if this dude is pissed at any fucking point when he's fighting someone, and let's say that he has a chance to disengage, he will not. He will just go full red, kill you, bitch. Done. Okay, man, what a hero! What a hero. Yeah, and then we have to have a sympathetic villain. A sympathetic villain. No, not Hillary Clinton. The other villain, the Mexican robot dude. The cyborg, man. It's just like, I can give a rat's ass that you made another fucking sympathetic villain. Give me villains, give me bad guys that are just assholes and fucking evil just to be so, right? They make the white character that. Then why not make the other Mexican like that, right? Trust me, there are plenty of evil Mexican out there. Bro, just look at El Chapo. So them to just denounce this is fucking stupid. Or not really say anything, I should say. Having to make every fucking movie nowadays has to have a sympathetic villain. It's stupid as shit. Finally, they kind of go, because the Blue Beetle was being downloaded, somehow this allows the fucking Blue Beetle AI to fucking have seen the villain robot dude's memories. So she shows Jaime his fucking backstory, right, of him being a kid and fucking losing his mother during a bombing in their house in the jungle or some shit, while he like served in like revolutionary times, stuff like that, for Mexico. And it's like, we didn't need any of this. I don't fucking care. Okay, he should have just been a bad guy. I don't fucking need this whole, we're gonna make him sympathetic. Yeah, no, he could have done so much. Bitch, I don't fucking care. My god. Such just shit writing, such lack of actually showing what family is like, right? And then when they do all their hugging and shit, it's a group hug. No, the fuck, we do not do group hugs. No, we don't. Okay? If anything, you're gonna have to hug every single person one by one when you like see someone at an event or a celebration, right? Or a get together. You're not all doing fucking group hugs. Okay, that's retarded again. Another fucking doc on that point. Too much of this film was told by someone from LA, right? The LA Latino style of fucking living, family, and all that crap that you are portraying is selectively only Californian, you fucking nitwits, right? Because I'm telling you right now, I've been to Mexico and a lot of the places down in the south there. It is not the same as northern Mexico. Even Sonora, over there in Puerto Peñasco and stuff like that, very different when you count like Cancun and all those other places down that region. And then if you're counting Ecuador, Honduras, and all those other places, Puerto Rico, right? They do not share the same sentiment of traditional Mexican, right? They also have slightly different cultures and beliefs and foods and other shit like that. But you don't show any of that. You're showing an Americanized version of Mexican or Latinos from California. It's disingenuous. It is not a heartfelt message, right? They said, hey, if you don't come out here, you're not. They're pretty much saying, if you ain't Mexican or Latino, if you don't support this film, pretty much. It's just like, okay, I guess I'm white. My skin checks out. Yeah. But I think that's a decent amount of time spoken on this film. Hopefully it's a good enough review for all y'all. Yeah. Too much, I would say, is wrong with this film in stereotyping certain categories, right? In total, again, if I were to compare it to the other recent films came out recently, it is technically better than both Black Adam and Shazam. Those both had their, it's like so close. This one, if I'm gonna be honest, I would give it a 7 out of 10. What I hate about it so much is the stereotyping that, for me, even though I'm giving it a 7 out of 10, those 3 points that would make it either an 8, 9, or 10, super I'm very critical about. I could give other movie examples from recent times, but this is one I can definitely give you a hard answer on what I believe it is. I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. There is the humor, the comedy that people will enjoy. There is that levity to it. But if you know about the culture and other stuff like that, you might not enjoy it as much, or you might, if you're new to it. That's gonna be it for me, though. I hope you all have a good evening, good night, or good day wherever you're at. Happy birthday if it's your birthday, and I will catch y'all next time. This is my Blue Beetle review, basically. And until then, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.